Hello everyone, it's Peter here, Piotr Fisner from ScreenProtector and Inte.Team. How are you doing, guys? You okay? We get a Saturday. Today is, the day of the recording is 20th of November. Probably it will be first week of the December when you will be watching it. We've got as per book repair online.co.uk, we've got this job, which is a Samsung Note 10, and I already made a step of opening it partially so that we can save up on time. Yes, see, it was actually extremely, I was surprised because most of the time I have to use some hot air or something, whereas here I've used only my nails and it opens, so I was like, really? Wow. Okay, so the glue fell off. Now I need to be extremely careful because a customer said that she dropped it on the ground, so we don't want any additional damage made, and we don't want to replace more parts than we need or deem a no fix. So there is no electronics at the back cover from what I remember in them, so only lifting up the rest should do the trick. Okay, should do the trick. Okay, so we're halfway through on one side, and I can go and finish off the second side. I don't want to leave the corner out, because if I'll leave the corner and something will pop out, then I can damage this glassy looking. Oh, we don't need you right now, pen, you can be there. Okay, so we're there. Okay, you see, all the electronics is just, I'll cut it off here. Okay, all the electronics is inside, not glued like in other phones here, but here, so it's fine. Now I'll get Phillips screws. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. I'll unscrew it, okay, because the charging port is faulty. I didn't say that. You see that in the title anyway. So yes, I'll remove as well first the how to call it. I'll remove as well that's a wireless charging disc here. So we will remove this one. So you get 1, 2, 3. Those screws here, all screws here. Then I can lift it up, remove it, and then we will do here as well. I don't know if I can just well, we can see. I'll remove these ones and we will see if I'm able to access to the main board, which is a charging board, because I never done this way, to be true. Let me get back to you. Okay, and I don't know what to expect. I remove the screws, okay, and let's get poker, let's get some tweezers, because I got no idea. Will it go out? Then we wouldn't have to open as usual these ones, or this won't allow us to do it. No. No, nothing. No can do. I wanted to save up the unscrewing process, but in that case, what can we do? I'll pause, I'll do it the right way by removing this disc. So, be right back. Okay, so an update. When you taking it from this side, you were able by a small poker to take it out. Yes, now if you will be really gentle, you see the screws properly, as you would know, and you can detach now connectors. Okay, one connector, 2 connectors out. Okay, so in that case no connectors are connected and you can unscrew the screws now. So I'll unscrew them. Okay, so yeah, we can lift it up, lift the board, and hopefully take it out without any further issues. Yes, okay. So guys, I can say that it is possible without opening this side to take out this. I've done it first time in my life. So okay, I'll pause. I'll switch to the better view because I need to hold it. Yes, hold the board. How otherwise I will do it. So yeah, without holding board it would be too difficult. So I need to hold the board, and then when I will be holding the board, we can get a hot air, remove the pole, apply, clean the surface, apply new solder, let it solder, and apply new port. Yes, and fingers crossed, no further issues. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we've got this board, yes, mounted on the holder. Let's get some hot air. Let's try to remove it. I was trying to set up the best way how you can see it. Now what I'll do is air. I won't be putting a lot of air, like 1/4 maybe of full speed, but the temp will be 3/4 of my speed. I don't want to blow off components. There are people who use them, like much more air, but I found it stressful, to be true. Oh, okay, this is gonna go off, and I need to reattach again the board because it's going off. Probably I'll burn myself now. Whoa. Hot air is blowing off. Okay, it's not the best position ever. Let's see, struggles. You won't see those struggles in many other channels, but here you will see, because I'm not hiding anything. If no, I'll have to use a vise, and I don't want to use a vise for this small job. I need to heat it well, because if no, I won't be able to lift it safely. That means I can damage the parts. Okay, now it was okay. Guys, I think I'll switch to the scope. So before me switching to the loud noise, I want to pause, and we will see each other shortly. Okay guys, so where are we? We can see that we're on the microscope. We can see that on the left side we've got this old port. Yes, it's Note 10, and on the right hand side the closer I could match was not from Note 20, because I thought I've got for Note 20 and Note 10, but it's from S10. We can see that the pins which are soldered to the main board are smaller, so I don't know if I will be able to fit that port. And then the rubber, the red rubber, is different as well. So now the question is, am I able to fit that, or I just have to order the port on my own, from eBay, and then have it soldered. S20 has a difference of those pins which are outside, which are connecting, the gold pins. If you see, I don't know if you can see my mouse, yes, but I'm trying to point out. As I said, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but when you see golden connectors on the top one, on the right one, you can see that you get 3 thin ones, then bulky one, like a fatter one, then 4. So these are matching the same ones which are on the left, yes. Where it comes to the bottom, it matches as well, because there is one outside and on the golden one and on the soldered one. Yes, so that matches. So everything matches. I've checked, and only apart from those bulky things and the red stuff, I'd say, you know, we can give it a bash. And if I won't be able to fit it, then unfortunately customer will have to wait, and we'll have to get order from China. I mean from eBay. Yes, so let us zoom in. Okay, and now I don't know if I'm able to fit that in because of those pads. I've got no idea, guys. I never done. Oh, you see, that's my question. Will it fit over there, or it's too big? I'll check it out, yes, and I'll make a decision, because apart from that everything else matches, and the question is only if we can get this part fitted in. If we can get this part in, then we've got no problem. If that would be a problem, then automatically, you know, I need to order that from eBay and have the original port to not have problems. Yes, so be right back. Okay guys, so the decision was made, and all I want to do, because I've seen that the last attempt I had, which was here, it's looking like we will go through the hole. So now I want to clean up everything properly so that I can make sure it will go off. Yes, go through. If it will go through, I'll give it a bash. If it won't go through, I won't be how do you call it, I won't be making bigger holes to fit it. I will just say to the customer that unfortunately I thought I've got to Note 10 port, but I was wrong and I need to order one. Yes, see, this thermal mass is bad. I can't wick it off. I think what I'll need to do is change my tip, because I never wicked to be true with this small tip, so it will take me some time to wick it off. It will be, I think, quicker to just change the tip than suffer as I'm suffering just now, or use sights as I'm using, because that's wicking, but that's wicking from this part of those pads as the connectors. Yes, exactly. But anyways, this hole is fine. You know, I'm not worried that much about this hole. I've got lags on Linux, and I see when I'm on Linux I've got lags. That's bad. I need to fix it, because I prefer to stay on Linux rather than on Windows. Okay. See, so when you've got lower mass of a heat transfer, you can use other ways, you know, to just wick it off. Yeah. Not always one way is a good way, and there is no other way, whereas most of the time there is another way to do things. It's just as long as you know what you're doing. Now would be a problem with this hole, because I don't know how well it will wick off. I don't want to use hot air, I'd rather use a bigger tip. Doesn't want to go at all. Guys, you know what, I'll pause it, and either I will change it or I will just wick it off, because it will take too much of your time on watching this video. Okay, so I'll check if it, no, it's not wicking off. Exactly, so we would spend too much time. It's, please remember for future reference, if you've got small wick, it's difficult to take the solder out. So guys, I'll unpause it only for a short time. As you can see, those holes are clear, that there's no it's only a matter of cleaning off the board because, you know, it's has burnt flux, but it was seconds, guys. So the minute the second let's say tip was hot, it's a bit hot, yes, the minute I've done it with this big tip, I can say it was pleasure to do this job rather than suffering with that small thermal mass heat transfer, yes. So let me clean it up, let me try that port. If that will fit, we've got to go, we've got a green light to mount it. Just risk it, you know, because there is no other way for now. If not, we will order the port. Okay guys, so I will have to probably record part number 2, because what's happening, everything matches, even the pins underneath the one row. I can see it matches perfectly, and if the one row is matching perfectly, then we can assume, of course, that the second row will match as well. Those holes are matching as well. This spacing here looks okay at the top, and only what doesn't fit are those fits here underneath the port, which we can see here on the second port on the side. If I'll put the damaged port, okay, move. Okay, so those, you see this one, and on the second one as well, yes, this one. So these are a bit different, they are they have different length and they are out. Unfortunately, this is a thick metal, I won't be able to just squeeze it and you know, insert it inside, yes. So the whole problem is that we can't like magically do it, yes. I need to either where's this and this, because that's the better comparison than the other one I've showed you. Okay, so now you can see, yes, that's the difference. So you can see that this part here is wider and this part here is more far away, okay. So I need to spend my time and just do it right if I want to do it, because the rest is fine, you know, the rest is okay when we will put it in front of each other, and these are matching. Unfortunately, you know, I can't risk it in any way, so that's why I will do it off cam. If I will succeed, I will show you what I've done, okay, because then those pins will cooperate. I don't have a doubt in that. That's a bit different model, because that's for 20. I'd say that's for 20. Yes, so that, oh no, okay, so I know I've done. For 20 I've put back. So this one is the original one, which was fitted in inside the Note 10, and this one is from S10 port, okay. So that's the difference in between them. But as I said, you know, I'll record the second part. It's no point to waste more of our time. I will make a decision probably to order one port anyway from eBay right now, to have, you know, in the case that somebody would come and needed a fix. But I will try to fit it in. If I will be able to fit it in, I will show you what I've done and how I achieved that. Probably I will have to end up with shredding those small pimples and just neglecting them, you know, like that's not a problem. At least one of them will have to go out. The second one maybe will fit, as long as I will see those pins match proper location. If I will manage to insert it but the location will be different, then I will have to shred another this, yes, because, you know, we need to align. Pins are the most important part, yes, and then comes the rest. Then 2 screws are coming through these holes and they are making it more stiff. So, you know, that's the way to go, I'd say. So guys, thank you for watching. Sorry that I couldn't do it in one go. Unfortunately, I didn't have this port. So normally, you know, I would do it, but at this time it's a special occasion. So let's wait on the part 2, and thank you very much for watching. If possible, please leave a like button and or subscribe, because that's really helping me with this YouTube channel. But that's it, everything for this episode. Guys, thank you for watching again. You know, it's really something which makes my day when I see those how you call it, when I see those likes, when I see those well, everything, you know, like stuff watched by you, and it's really helping me to create more content. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.